We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel again. Please stay with me until the end. We are going to react again. I wonder, this lady is always on fire. You can even say he's always angry. You know, he's always want to attack Baba. He's always want to go like with fire, like with spears. You know. Now he's asking the president a question. Now I'm disappointed because the chairperson, the chairperson doesn't recognize the question in the statement that she makes. But let's take a listen so that you can also make your decision if she asked the question or not. And then we will listen to the answer from the president. And she asked a very important question. We all know that the EFF and the MK party, in most cases, when they ask questions that are based on people or on the society. Let's get into it and let's take a listen.
In a population of above 60 million, 30 million in South Africa live in poverty, 18.2 million in extreme poverty, 13.8 million are experiencing food poverty, literal hunger and starvation. Mr. President, there were lesser people living in poverty before you became president. There were lesser people unemployed, lesser violence against women and children, lesser murders, lesser femicide. Millions of our children under your presidency experience multidimensional poverty, whether deprived of healthcare, housing, nutrition, information, water, and sanitation. These harrowing statistics have never dropped since you became president. Instead, they continue to rise under your presidency. Poverty has worsened in South Africa since you became president of South Africa. Whose poverty are you referring to be?
That's a question, right? That's a question. Whose poverty are you referring to? It's a question, okay?
Prioritizing since 2018, when it's not reflected statistically and in the lives of women and children who are at the bottom of the food chain and whose conditions have worsened since your inauguration in 2018 to date. Thank you.
Honorable President, again, I've not heard any question that has been asked. However, if you so wish, you may respond to the statement. Whether is it of intent or what, I don't know.
Well, I do understand that the chairperson maybe is doing a lot of things on the table. Maybe he's not even paying attention on the question or whatever. But she did ask a question, actually. That's why I paused, so that I can make you aware, guys, of the question. Okay? But anyway, I don't know. The president actually, he does recognize afterwards that she did ask a question. The chairperson, you are not there.
At liberty to respond to it.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I've listened to the Honorable Member a few times, and one thing that she's really good at is having a statistically driven mind. She's very good in regurgitating statistics, and with the greatest of respect, I should say some of the statistics that you put forward are a bit skewed and flawed. But with great respect, I say, I did not hear any question being put forward.
There was a question, President. Hey, you guys, there was a question. She did say a question. Okay, guys, that's why I was pausing, so that you listen to the question, okay? But
Speaker,
you see?
point of order, please. Chairperson. Ngicela ukuthi sihloniphane, Chairperson. Ngibuzile question ngithe ku President, whose poverty are you referring to?
Exactly. Whose poverty? That's a question. Okay? There's a who there. It's a question. Come on, President. Come on.
Member, you have risen on the point of order. We have afforded you an opportunity to ask a follow-up question.
Yeah, I think the chairperson there did wrong by saying,
Wish you may respond to the statement. Whether is it of intent or what, I don't know. But
it's a statement of intent. They laughed. She took offense to that. And she did ask a question. You see, that is why you guys sometimes, the chairpersons, and you are the ones who are causing chaos in Parliament. Because you are making it a joke, statement of petrol, statement of intent. What are you talking about? She did ask a question. I was listening to her. The president now, she's going to actually, admit, come on, guys. Sometimes, I don't know, people sometimes when they're in parliament, somebody that it's an opposition ask a question, it's like they have to be funny, they have to patronize them, as she says. I really don't know, guys, but chairperson should have done better here. Okay? Don't make jokes. People get angry here.
Of which you made that statement and accordingly afford the president to address you on the issue that you have raised. Over to you, Honorable President. You may respond to the statement that has been made before the House.
She repeats again the state. Man, what is wrong with you? She even repeated the question. The president got it. You sitting there, it's like you don't want to even hear the question. You don't want to even pick the question in the statement that you're talking. What is wrong with you? Come on, people. Some of these things we can avoid them. But sometimes we decide to just play, because it's an opposition person. You just want to be, because she always on fire, this one. She always attacks, but she always attacks every time. I think they know her right now. You can even hear the president. He says that she's noticed that she's good when it comes to statistics. That means he's noticed her, because she's on fire. This one, she fires everything. Anyway, let's finish up.
Honorable Chairperson, it's a pity that Honorable Member did not allow me to continue.
It was the
Because much
chairperson.
as she did not really put a question forward, what I was going to favor her with is precisely a response to the comment that she made. Because she asks, or she seems to ask, which poverty am I referring to?
It is a question,
Of course,
President.
we've always said
Oh.
that, as Honorable Member said earlier, that yes, we face a triple challenge in our country, and we've never shied away from that. We've never shied away from saying there is rife poverty in our country, there is inequality, and indeed there is unemployment. These are the challenges that our country faces, and these are the challenges that the Government of National Unity is determined to address. As we entered into the 7th administration, and as all the 10 parties committed themselves to a program of action, we are aiming and we are determined to ensure that, yes, we reduce incidence of poverty in our country. The poverty, yes, that affects millions of South Africans, unemployment that affects millions of South Africans, and to reduce inequality in our country. This is what we have committed to doing. And so, if you care to know and to listen, the Government of National Unity is committed to doing precisely that. And the vigor and the commitment that we are underpinning our work with is such that as we grow our economy, as we embark on more and more developmental initiatives, we will be able to reduce unemployment and create more jobs. And through that, we are certain, I'm certain, that we'll be able to reduce poverty as well, and in the end address the challenge of inequality. Thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable President. Honorable President.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, guys, being a president, Axilula, it's not an easy thing. You can see that this guy is tired. Ramaphosa is tired, guys. He is very tired. A lot of things you have to think about. This people are complaining, this and that. It's a tiring job. Now, if you're sitting there and then you are thinking, I can handle this thing. It's not an easy job. And I'm asking myself, how much are they earning? You know, I think I will have to do a research. How much are presidents earning? Especially South African presidents, you know. It's a lot of work, this thing. You can see that this guy is tired. You can see the eyes, it's like he can just sleep, you know, and just rest. But he can't rest, you know, because gotta do what you gotta do, right? Anyway, I didn't like the way the chairperson handled this thing, okay? But I can give the benefit of the doubt, maybe because she's dealing with a lot of things there. And then maybe she didn't get the question, whatever. Because eventually the president does say that you seem like you are asking, okay? Which was a question, because I was attentively, when I was listening to this thing, I did see the question, okay? Anyway, thank you. Tell me what do you think about the answer, and tell me what do you think about that interaction, chairperson, and all of that. I would appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, share, and do the do's. I'm out.